Hello, everyone. Welcome to This Podcast is Lava. My name is James Font. With me, as always, is Sam Shoemaker. And to stand in for Silas Whitlock, so he has very small shoes to fill. I mean, big shoes to fill.
He has bigger shoes than I do.
Does he?
Slightly.
Slightly. Anyways, we have Josiah Sprunger.
Hey.
We're just going to call him Silas from this point forward.
Okay,
So,
so
Blonde Silas, how are you?
we had the alumni tournament for basketball.
Yeah.
And our basketball coach, Bob Yoder,
Yep.
he called me Silas.
That's super funny.
Yes.
You guys are about the same. No,
We're pretty much the same person. I just look different.
Your
He's
voice
more
is
attractive.
deeper.
We're the same person. I'm just completely different.
Physically.
Yes.
Your
But in
voice is
spirit.
deeper. Your
voice is
much
much
deeper.
than Silas.
So when we
No offense,
mock
Silas.
Silas, we have to go higher, but with you, we could keep in the same
You
tone.
know, when we mock you, we're like, so I was.
My voice isn't that deep.
I am Josiah.
Okay. I beg to differ.
It doesn't sound deep to me.
Yeah, probably because you grew up.
It sounds very nasally.
Do you think Morgan Freeman thinks his voice is amazing?
Yeah. It's Morgan
I think my voice is
Morgan
nasally.
Freeman. Morgan Freeman.
And normally I don't have a cold, but today I have a cold, so it's like extra nasally.
You, Sam, why are you so nasally?
Because I have a crooked nose and allergies
You probably should get your nose fixed.
year round.
So this podcast, we were going to talk a little bit about memes and internet stuff because we all like memes. We also watch PewDiePie because, we're so lit. Also, you should go subscribe to PewDiePie right now. Just quit watching this or quit listening to this. Whatever you're doing, like if you're driving, just quit driving. If you're living, just quit life. Wait. And go subscribe to PewDiePie. And then if you already are subscribed to T-Series, unfollow from them.
Unsubscribe.
Block T-Series.
No, unfollow them.
Unfollow.
Suggest them for inappropriate content.
Yes, block
Report
them and
them,
hopefully
yes.
get them
Report
taken
them.
down. Hopefully take some counter strikes. Get them copywritten. Strike. So guys, it's 2019. This is the second podcast of 2019. What meme was your favorite from last year? What was one of your favorite? One of my favorite memes was the car salesman. I liked the car salesman.
You can fit slap so many in this bad boy.
Okay. I
So
didn't
many
see that
what,
one.
Sam?
Depends on the meme.
No, okay. What was?
I didn't see that one.
You didn't
I-
see the car salesman?
I had a period where I did not look at memes last year.
There was a meme with the car. I'll just.
Did you give it up for Lent?
I was fasting from memes.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
15 car salesman slapping. I'll link this in the description.
Maybe I
Car
did see it.
salesman slaps roof of horse. This bad boy can fit so many Greeks in it.
Oh, I get it.
So it's just really
Like-
dumb stuff. Salesman slaps roof of Facebook. This bad boy can fit so many parental data in it, personal data in it. It's real good grammar too.
I think most recently we've encountered the big chungus.
Big chungus.
That's been the. I don't know if that made it into 2019, but it definitely was like
It's
end of
on
December.
the very
it's on its way out, but it was big. Like the big chungus.
What did we think of Thanos car?
I think it should have been added to Rocket League.
I saw Thanos car like twice.
It was
and that
so
was it.
dumb.
It was really
It
dumb.
was a dumb meme. Now, another one of my favorite, which we actually made a few videos about, was Uganda Knuckles.
I
love
yeah.
that one.
Do you know the way?
In fact, I have a video.
I said it like a week after. I said to Sam, Josiah was in the room. He's like, James, it's a dead meme. I was like, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
It's a very dead meme.
It's dead now.
But it actually
it's like
one of the memes that
been
like
dead.
resurfaced into its like ironic zone
Yeah.
where like you can now use it as ironic,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which is hilarious because memes are weird like that. But
Now- sorry.
yeah. Well, I was just gonna say, I just remember one time we had a sleepover, a game night, and this was my first
How
introduction.
gay are we?
Yeah.
And are we 12?
We're 12-year-old girls. We're having a
You're-
sleepover.
you're
We were having a slumber party, and then we were like talking about this Uganda Knuckles meme, and it was really funny. Anyways, Sam.
You guys laugh, but you guys were all there.
Oh, yes.
And
Yeah,
shirtless.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't call it a sleepover. We called it a game night.
It was a game night, and we all slept
It was a
over.
manly
A yo-
men's
A
game
young,
night.
a young.
It was a
girl
men's
game night.
bonding moment
Yes.
because Silas, Sterling, and Josiah form a conga line with metal pots and pans in their arms
I was
And-
filming. I wasn't in the conga line.
He was following the Congo line with his phone while I believe Silas had a pan on his head, and Sterling was drumming his fingers
You need to send me these.
on a
I do have it
bucket,
on Snapchat.
and they're just going, "Do you know the way? Oh, my brother, do you know the way? I know the way." And they go through the
Follow
house.
me, brother.
They go through the entire house, and then there's 6 inches of snow on the ground outside, and they open the door and go out into the snow. And I have a video of it where it ends with Josiah stopping at the door going, "No, I cannot follow you, my brother."
Ah, good time.
That was my first introduction to Uganda Knuckles.
There's just something about it that was so funny.
It was because one of the videos that I really enjoyed from it was a VR chat one where there was a bunch of Ugandan Knuckles, and then there was a anime girl, and they were following her
Yeah.
around. Was that where it
I think
spawned?
I think it started in
it started in VR,
VR
chat. I don't. I think it might have been that video. That was one of the videos that like really made it popular.
Because then she jumps off the cliff, and they're all like, "Oh, my queen,
My
They
queen."
follow her. I
I
don't know.
will
That
spit on
was
you.
one of the.
So I watched PewDiePie's video today.
I get that reference. Anyways, you watched PewDiePie's
Good,
video
good.
today.
I watched PewDiePie's video today, and he was doing a VR chat. He made a VR chat video, and
I saw the thumbnail and didn't watch it. Yeah.
it was okay. But what made me think of it was it's Ugandan Knuckles and Big Chungus mixed together. It's
Oh my gosh.
Big Chungles,
Oh my gosh.
and it was pretty funny.
Wouldn't it be Big Chuckles?
I don't know.
Something to that. Something
Yeah,
to that
it was
effect.
something
I,
that
got- I
effect.
got you.
Yes.
But I was thinking like Knuckles and Chungus. So
Yes.
Now, one of the
Chunkles.
most iconic. I don't know if it was exclusively 2018 because I actually don't know anything about it. But one of the most iconic memes was Loss.
Loss.
You don't know the Loss meme?
I think I've heard of it. I
So
don't-
the original Lost meme was created by an artist, and it's very simple. It's a guy running into the hospital. He talks to a
Oh,
nurse.
yeah.
He talks to a nurse, and then I think it shows him walking or something, and then someone he knew died or something like that.
Yeah.
And the reason it was such an iconic meme is other memes would replicate it, but not at all. Because it was a 4-panel comic. But see, there's a guy walking in. There's somebody talking to a nurse. He's talking to another nurse. And then he's standing up and she's laying down. This is Loss.
Oh, no.
Like, let's go to images. I don't know why. Like
I
this
need
is
a
this
good
is
one.
Lost. They started doing it with lines. And if you just keep scrolling, and it came up in like
There's one with the regular show.
I remember PewDiePie did one, and he was looking at a meme that was in his subreddit, and he's like, I don't get this. And he looked at it for a good 10 seconds, and then he went, "This is Lost." It was just really funny because it was like it had nothing to do with loss, but it was the whatever. Anyways, so that was another one of my favorite memes. What about you? Come on, Josiah, give us a favorite meme.
I really like the Uganda Knuckles, but that touch of my spaghetti meme.
That one was that one won meme of the year, didn't it?
I think it did.
PewDiePie's meme of the year.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Don't touch my spaghetti.
Also, Bongo Cat.
Bongo Cat was and is still pretty funny.
Bongo Cat is very good.
I would say he is still relevant.
You think Bongo? Yeah, in the right sense.
Yeah,
I don't think original Bongo Cat, but you can still put him with
No.
things, and it's
they still
hilarious.
another one that I really liked was the Bugle Boy.
Yes, that was a video format meme. So then, what is it? A meme?
No.
Because it's a weird subgenre of memes. It's a video meme because it's like text and
Do you know what we're talking about?
No, I don't know the Bugle
Okay.
Boy, but I think memes can be in video format and still be considered memes.
I like the I don't know if this was 2018.
I'm sorry, Trumpet Boy.
Trumpet Boy.
Okay. I like the meme where it's like it's an anime character and he's like got his hand out and there's a butterfly and it's always
Oh,
is this something?
Did you miss this mirror?
I did miss this meme.
This meme was great. It's just a video. I don't know what the video is. I've never actually seen the video. I've just seen pictures.
Well, I think the original picture of like the girl crying is from a event like a.
Did someone make? I don't know any history about this meme.
I don't know much, but I feel like that photo was circulated as part of like one of the school shootings or something like
Okay.
that, and then somebody at some point edited the trumpet boy or bugle boy into
It's
it.
trumpet.
Trumpet boy.
Because I typed in bugle boy and it came up with a bunch of bugles like the chips.
Those are
Oh.
good chips.
They are very good. Or what is a bugle? It's not a chip. It's like what's a cheese puff? Like what is a cheese puff?
They're a snack treat.
It's a puffed air treat
A s-
snack. I mean, it's described as
Say words that are like snack things, but word like it's a snack treat.
it's puffed corn.
Special corn starch.
It's I'm pretty sure it's just puffed corn or like corn byproduct.
I'm drinking 2-day-old
Air-
coffee.
Aerated corn.
Aerated corn.
Air freshener corn.
Air freshener.
They just took a can of Febreze and stuck it on a corn cob, and the resulting popcorn was cheese curds.
Now we need corn flavor or corn scented air fresheners.
That would be disgusting.
Yeah.
So I
But
smell
everybody in the Midwest
You-
would love it.
Your house would just smell like corn chips perpetually.
on a side note, I found
So you'd be like a Mexican bar and grill.
Mexican. Just leave out a thing of salsa. I found really weird candles. The one was like pipe smoke and leather, and it didn't smell at all like pipe
either
smoke.
No, I agree. There's a lot of
There's
quote-
another. Yeah.
They're like manly. They're meant to be like the manly smells, and it's like
Mandals?
manly. So it's like
Man candles.
man. They're that's what you said. Mandals. I
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
Brought to you by Confederate Candle.
They're just
The
they're
Mandel
usually like
series.
they're black wax 90% of the time.
That's racist.
I know, and they have like they're just scented like dirty leather, muddy tires, coffee in a 3-day-old mug.
Most of this stuff doesn't smell good. So
No, it doesn't. It doesn't smell like what it's supposed to smell like. Dirty underwear you left on the floor for 3 weeks, and your wife got mad at you for it. That's realistic.
I wouldn't know that smell.
Yeah, those are realistic man smells.
That's the most. That's mean, Sam. Ha ha ha. James knows it. No, I put mine in the hamper like a good little boy.
That's good.
He's just single, so he smells his own underwear.
Dirty socks after a long workday wearing leather shoes.
Just get super specific with it. Morning breath, but after you eat burritos 2 nights before and it's still in your digestive system.
Exactly.
Just very oddly specific.
Exactly.
Those weird farts you get. Those weird farts you get when you've been sitting for
What
too
your
long.
belly button smells like when you put your finger in it.
Toe jam.
Anyways, other memes.
These could all be memes of themselves, not the candles.
I
Like
wish
a
we
can-
could. I wish we could be memes.
Can we
Meme
start
worthy.
a candle meme where it's just
See,
very
like we can
oddly
try,
specific?
but like
Let's start a candle meme. I'll post a candle. I'll just get like a generic looking candle and then just like put my own title on it
Yeah.
and then make it super long.
Yeah, and then
Now, what was it called? The memes where it's framed. It's a black frame. It's a picture within a black frame, and then there's words under.
oh, those are like motivational memes, aren't they? Because like those
I
kinds of pictures are like where I work. They're all over the office walls.
You know what I'm talking about, Josiah?
yeah, I do.
Okay.
It's like inspiration.
Anyways, I don't know. I just
Yeah.
wondered how old were those?
I remember some of the original memes.
Oh,
Scumbag Steve.
Come back, Steve.
I
and
can
like
has
Brian.
cheeseburger.
What's the baby called?
Oh,
And then
All your-
overly attached girlfriend. That
All
was-
your
that's a
all
good
your
meme.
base are belong to us.
I don't know that one.
I don't know that one either.
The science cat. Do you remember the science cat?
Okay, I know what you're talking about. This science cat. You may keep your acids, but all your base are belong to us.
Oh, I
That's
get
the
it.
original. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. It's a science cat meme.
Here you go. Are you full of beryllium, gold, and titanium? Because you are beautiful.
So
This wait,
It's all the
yeah.
periodic table names.
I could look it up, but I don't care.
Yeah, and I
And-
can has cheeseburger.
No, man.
I Can't Has Cheeseburger?
I feel like I know that one, but I don't like.
It's a website. It's a website now, but originally it was just like a cat meme. I Can't Has Cheeseburger?
That sounds so familiar, but I just
Oh yeah.
can't.
When I was in like
Oh yeah,
youth
yeah,
group,
The gray kitty.
when I was in youth group, everything was like the
Sam,
high school.
just real quick, think about how long ago that was. That was a long time
It was
ago.
a long time ago.
Well, kind of, but not. Anyways.
But I just remember like that was the thing that you said to someone if like
That was your
you wanted to
testing-
be funny.
That was your testing ground to see if they were cool or not.
Like,
You're like, I Can't Has Cheeseburger, and if they were like, what? You're like, okay, you're dumb. No one likes.
Yeah,
it.
leave-
But if they're
leave
like,
it
oh, I get that.
you get that thing from the
Oh, I
internet.
get that. We're on the same level.
What, do you have a Twitter?
Okay, what are the memes?
I'm actually looking up the first meme.
Oh, Velociraptor.
Velociraptor was very funny. I enjoyed
Oh,
Velociraptor.
yes.
Do we have any quotes from Velociraptor?
Any Office meme.
Yes, all Office memes. Those are so.
False. Bears eat beets.
That's not
Bears beat Battlestar Galactica.
correct.
Here's a Velociraptor one. If the opposite of pro is con, is the opposite of progress Congress?
What other memes?
Is that the FBI at the door?
What?
Oh no, we're being swatted.
Uh-huh.
And Bad Luck Brian was always one of my favorite. I thought I looked like him.
I don't remember Bad Lick Brian.
You don't remember Bad Luck Brian?
Bad Lick Brian.
Bad Lick Luck.
Oh, Bad Luck Brian. I know Bad Luck Brian. Poor kid. He always got something terrible always happened to him.
Yeah.
Escapes a burning building, gets hit by a fire truck, goes to Justin Bieber concert. Goes to Justin Bieber concert. Pees, clogs toilet. Puts eye drops in. Oh no, it was super glue.
See, they're just
Jumps off building. Has Commando Pro.
They're so good.
Modern day
Falls
equivalent.
I
Modern
miss
day
these kind of
equivalent.
memes.
Jumps off building. Has power armor.
Go home, Sam.
I've been playing Fallout 4 all week.
I haven't touched Fallout 4 in forever. I tried and I couldn't do it. Falls asleep in class. Wet dream. Gains superpowers. Finds kryptonite finds kryptonite in his rock collection. Anyway, Sam, what was the first meme?
Well, supposedly the first meme was a cartoon in 1921, and it's a picture of like a dapper young man, and it says, "How you think you look when a flashlight or well, it says flashlight is taken, but they're basically meaning a photograph." And then it says, "How you really look," and it's like a crappily drawn version. Supposedly this was it was circa 1920. So
Wow.
it
Oh
was
my
either
gosh,
drawn
that's
in like
awesome.
1919, 1920, or
That's
1921. Supposedly that's the first
We
meme.
need to bring that one back.
Yeah, we do need to bring that one back. That'd be really cool. To just, I don't know.
Well, they say it's a very common
Oh, it's super common. I mean, I've
satirical like
yeah.
compare contrast like
yeah.
how you look, how you think you look, what your girlfriend thinks you look like.
What other memes, guys?
Oh man,
There's so many memes,
there are
guys.
so many memes.
Memes.
Okay. We'll just I'm going to do a quick
There was.
Google of memes of 2018.
Are we're talking.
Donald Trump memes, guys. Those
Oh,
were
man.
pretty lit.
Those have been around since 2016 when he
Yeah.
was elected. But
Even
thank goodness we have an
before.
endless supply of his on his Twitter feed. So here's a good one.
The "What If I Told You" meme was pretty good.
Oh, that one was good.
I
Yeah.
still can't name this one.
The butterfly one. I can't remember.
butterfly
That one's
one.
really funny.
So the one that I'm looking at here,
literally Hitler?
SJW looking at a butterfly that is equivalent to a person with different opinions, asking, "Is this Hitler?" I don't know what that's called.
Is that Hitler?
It's the I guess it's the "Is this anime" meme. I'm naming it the "Is this blank anime" meme. I just named a meme.
Nobody else can call it that.
I like Star Wars memes.
Maury memes are also, but no, those are great. The
I
Star
like
Wars memes are
anything-
fantastic.
Anything with like Anakin yelling, and it's always like, "You
Oh.
underestimate my power," and it's just like when you plug in a power strip into itself. Like,
I like the David Chappelle meme. Y'all got any more of them days off? Y'all got any more of them episodes? Like when you're binge watching stuff.
What about the? Oh, I see you like blank. Do you like blank with that blank, or like you know what I'm?
Okay, you gotta read a meme, bro. You gotta find it and read it. Oh my gosh.
give us an
I'm so
example.
bad at this.
While you do
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
history memes. Not everyone gets them,
They're
but I like
really
it.
funny sometimes.
I have to pull up an example that I found because it is glorious.
Here we go. It's this one. I googled old meme because that was the only way I could
Old meme.
think of finding it. It's the yo dog. I heard you like old memes, so I made an old meme about old memes, so you can laugh about old memes while looking at an old meme.
Repetition. The funniest. One of the memes that went around. I made an old meme. Anyways. One of the funniest ones that went around was, "This is Bob. Bob doesn't report videos because he doesn't like them. He just ignores them and continues about his day. Be more like Bob." Those were funny memes.
I like the it's free real estate.
Oh, the free real estate one was pretty funny.
This is
I didn't get it. The first time
Yeah.
someone sent that to me, they were like, it came up in my my group chat, and
because we have a meme group.
we have a meme group chat, and it's free real estate. It just kept coming up, and I didn't know because Silas sent like 8 of them.
Here's a good one. World exists. England. It's free real estate.
It's so stupid. That's why it's
I especially prefer historical communist memes. So yellow
funny.
and
I
red.
like communist memes.
Yellow and red is a combination of colors that makes you hungry, and it's a picture of Burger King, McDonald's, the hammer and sickle of the Soviet Union flag, and Pizza Hut.
Oh my gosh.
So yes, I like obscure history memes, especially. Just they make me happy.
What about the with Will Ferrell and Anchorman? That escalated quickly.
That one's pretty funny.
That's also just a good like response gif
Yeah.
or like response meme to, and I appreciate when people know how to meme responsibly in comment sections to where it's better to look at the comment section and read all the memes. That's a long explanation.
So this meme is just do it. Saxophone. Did you just use the saxophone as a Nike icon? Bear Grylls, improvise, adapt, overcome.
I
love
feel like people
Bear
are going to
Grylls
listen to
memes.
this episode and just be annoyed because we're explaining memes that are
I had
visual.
to print out hentai on paper in case the Wi-Fi goes out. Improve, adapt, overcome.
The number one thing that memes tend to do, because we have no sense of humor anymore, is make us just go.
Yep, that's legit. Okay, I'll set the scene. You're laying in bed on your side. Your phone is locked into portrait mode. You're just laying there by yourself, alone. It's completely quiet. You come across a funny meme.
And then you think to yourself, I have to send this to my friends to make them LOL.
And then someone sends you, or I'll set the scene again. You're laying in bed on
Okay.
your phone. Your friend sends
Yes.
you a meme.
Perfect.
It's 3 a.m.
Good friends.
You go. You go. You reply. Oh my gosh, that was the funniest thing ever! Explanation point, explanation point, explanation point.
Lots of letters.
But you're just laying there very quietly going, is that relatable?
Yeah,
That's,
it is relatable.
James, that is a very relatable meme. I always appreciate. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a great one.
The Immigrant girl was really funny. I forgot about her.
That is so
That's been a
old.
long time.
That is so old.
Immigrant.
The best place I've found to find old memes is Pinterest. When I go through Pinterest and I look up like funny pictures, I always get like Velociraptor pictures or like clingy girlfriend. But one of the ones that I like the best are just girly things. The ones where it's like when he holds your hand, and then the
Oh,
picture,
those are so great.
and then
And it's like a picture of
like Jaws
Freddy, yeah.
eating your hand or something like that.
Okay, real quick, let's do a little side tangent. What did you guys think when Logan Paul filmed, edited, and uploaded a video of a dead body? Personal thoughts. Let's be completely 100%
thoughts?
honesty. I'll go first because you
Yeah,
guys are
go
feeling really hesitant.
I just never saw the original video.
I never watched the video, and I didn't care.
Personally, I didn't really care either.
I just apparently. I don't even know.
I mean, it's disrespectful
I'm
in a
probably
way.
gonna. I don't
like-
have any respect for dead bodies. Like I have zero respect for my own. Let me phrase it. I have zero respect for my own dead body. When I die, I don't care what happens.
That's fair.
So that's the way I view other people. So other people have different versions or different views on how they respect the dead because a lot of people don't. I see it as it's a meat bag after I die.
Yeah.
Because I believe that I have a soul, and then once my soul is gone, it's just a meat bag. It means as much as a dead raccoon on the road thing, and so that's the way I viewed it. Yes, I see why people were upset. I see how completely insensitive that is, but I don't know if he should have got as much hate as he should have.
But I think like the audience is who determines that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
but
that's part of my thing. Like I would leave it to them to determine, is this acceptable?
Mhm.
It's probably less acceptable because he is very popular among young children.
You're right. You're right.
So
that is a very good point.
Me
No,
personally, I
that's-
don't care. Like
yeah.
me personally, I never watched the guy, so when it happened, I was like, "Oh, more drama. Who cares?" Right?
Yeah.
But because of his audience, I can understand why there's like this uproar all of a sudden because it's like,
That does. I didn't think about that aspect. You're right. That is
yeah,
a very.
so he's being
that's-
out of touch. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
felt like it was him being very out of touch.
And I agree with you, James, in like the sense that I don't really care, but it's not necessarily disrespectful to the body, but more to the guy's
family, yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
I'd
But
agree with that.
It doesn't necessarily
with
really
that.
matter.
Like,
I
yeah,
mean, it definitely doesn't affect
it-
us in any way.
It doesn't
shape,
affect
or
us at
form.
all. And something that is interesting is there's a complete difference between internet audience and mainstream audience.
Yes.
Because the mainstream audience is what TV is. You can't
Mhm.
say a lot of things on TV that you can really normally say pretty much anywhere on the internet. Not necessarily YouTube anymore. It's getting more and more and more and more restricted.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're censoring a lot more.
Which I mean, I guess is their right because
Mhm.
it's their website, and you completely skim over and hit I agree when you sign up for an account. And so if you post something that they don't like or they might update it, then they have the right to do that. So there is that difference because I remember I was looking at what my wife watches Wendy Williams once in a while, and she's a mainstream person on TV. For those of you who don't know,
No, I don't know.
Can't say
I
that
don't
do.
watch TV.
Neither-
I don't. Yeah, I don't even have a hookup to the. Actual,
we don't watch TV either. She just watches her segments on YouTube.
Hmm.
And they were very upset. I forget the subject, and I wish I knew it, but they were very upset on that show about something that happened on the internet. And it was really funny because I was like, oh,
Internet exists. People get offended.
pretty much. Because I just wasn't offended by it. Because it was something stupid, like someone said something or did something. I can't remember what it was, but I had a completely different opinion because I have an internet opinion
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
I
That
think.
got very serious.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, I don't know. I get annoyed in general with like the personality of a lot of the hype beast characters on YouTube. These.
I just like the people that mock the hype beasts.
Yes,
Those
I
people are
appreciate the people that
hilarious.
mock the hype beast because honestly, a lot of their fans are like 8 to 15-year-olds.
Hey, everybody, I'm Rice Gum, and
I have
No
a bunch
one
of
likes
I got
you.
a bunch of money. Look at these cool Nikes I just got, and I got the latest Michael Jordans. I got these Yeezy, and it's all
okay, real quick, no
Oh,
one
sorry.
ever calls them Michael Jordans.
Jordans.
ever.
They're J's. I'm sorry, they're J's.
Look at my brand new Chuck.
Chuck Taylors.
My Chuck. Okay, Chuck Taylor. Actually, that is a
They
thing.
do call him
Chuck
but
Taylors.
like
They
that's
call
the
them-
name of the brand.
Yeah.
The name of the brand isn't Michael Jordan. They're just
Right.
Jordans.
They're just Jordans. You're right.
Yeah.
They call them Chuck T's.
Look
Got
at
Chuck
my
T's.
Kanye West shoes that I purchased.
and they're super comfortable. I just can't get my toes to have
I was
blood
gonna
circulation.
Gonna mention something. Whatever.
But yeah, I mean, just the hype beast characters because
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna
there's the kids that are watching it, and that's all I think about. I think about who's watching it and who's being influenced by it. But I mean, the kids are gonna watch these people, and they're gonna think that having Yeezys and a nice Lamborghini and bikini babes surrounding them is the most important thing in life.
And it is, because that's totally my life.
Absolutely, that's my life too, and that's
you
why
guys
we're
don't
doing
live
this.
like that.
That's why we're doing this podcast, because we live that life and we want to give that life to others and show them just a picture into our simple, very simple, like, everybody starts their fires with $100 bills.
Yeah. Anyways, guys,
I do,
there's a
you
link in the
do.
description to go buy some merch.
And also, there's this great website. I'm following it. I've won like 2 iPhones on it. It's a
Yeah,
gambling
yeah.
website. Have you guys heard about that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the gambling drama.
Okay, so something that blew my mind about
Who
it.
did that?
I think
Rice?
PewDiePie brought it up. Oh, who did it?
Yeah, someone.
Jake Paul and Rice Gum.
There was other people. Also,
There was
but,
one-
Those are the 2 I heard about.
Was that for? Oh, but there was the same racket that was done by someone on
CS:GO.
CS:GO.
Yeah,
That's what I was
That
thinking.
was the
Yeah,
original. That was the original. And they found out that he actually owned it. I can't remember.
Yeah, there was
Mhm.
two
I
guys.
don't care enough to know
Yeah,
his name.
It was T. Martin and Syndicate, but it doesn't really matter.
See, you care about CS:GO.
Smart.
need
Well,
to know. Anyways,
I
You
watched
stay up on-
H3H3 video.
yeah.
Yeah, you stay up on
H3H3.
games.
Anyways, but I didn't realize how profitable that is. So, according to PewDiePie, I think it was PewDiePie. I don't remember who I watched. Someone showed that Keemstar was also asked to do that, to promote this gambling website, for $100,000.
Oh, that hurts.
100.
Just to promote it, like probably just to drop
Just to
it.
make one video where he just opens up some crates.
Oh man.
I don't know if I'd care about integrity.
It would be really hard.
It would be extremely hard.
I think that's
That's
why.
what she said.
I think that's why people in big industries tend to like they seem like they go off like quote unquote the deep end, or they lose their integrity, because if any normal person off the streets was just especially
Making
these
YouTube videos.
people that like started from the bottom, they worked their way into like fame and fortune, they kind of still have that like normal upbringing. It's not like
Yeah.
the people that were born into like a millionaire's home and they just
Mhm.
were given like a 4K camera.
$1 billion son, a billionaire's son.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, can we note it? Sam's expensive thing was a 4K camera.
Well, like, but I mean, like,
I know, but like
That is
fresh out-
100,000. No, I'm sorry. 8K camera is $100,000. So
But
that
I mean,
is
like,
expensive.
fresh out
It
the
is
door,
very-
I'm
like
not disagreeing with you.
a
but
lot of
I
these-
am also thinking that's funny.
a lot of these top content creators that you see, not all of them, but a number of them, especially like the hype beast characters that have no personality and all they do is flash cash around. It's all their parents' money. Their parents bought them their nice iPhone 10. Their parents gives them an allowance of $10,000 a week,
It's
presumably.
a 10s Max now.
Oh, that's right.
That's the news
the
thing.
10s Max.
Nobody cares about the 10.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Or the X if
I'll
you're
get it
retarded.
right. I'll get it right. I'm sorry. I have to go throw my iPhone 10 in the garbage and go buy 10 new ones. See, I need one for every day of the week, and then I need one for playing music at night.
I need 52 of them because that's how I play cards.
But people, there are people that live like that, and if you didn't live like that, and then you get like into that society, and they're like, "Hey, I'll give you $10,000 to name drop this cool website that I just built on your next YouTube video." What do you do with that? Because like you've never seen money like that growing up. That wasn't like
Yeah.
every day. To them, that's like, "Yeah, we give you $10,000 to do this, this here YouTube thing. What are you gonna do
I like
about
how
it,
they're
Johnny?"
from Brooklyn.
They're from Brooklyn, we're part of the mob out here, We got $10,000 back in the trunk. You want to knock that guy out? Just knock him off, Give you 10,000, give you 15,000. I tell you what, if you do it quick.
I have 2 stories real quick.
It's the
Yeah.
best I've ever done that accent in my life.
That was pretty
Good
good.
job, man. The first story is about a guy I met in real life. His name was Taylor. He lives here in town. I think I've talked about him a few times. And he's a pretty rough and tumble guy. I met him through a friend, and I don't know how it came up in conversation, but but he told me he shot someone in the kneecap for $5,000.
Oh,
Would you shoot someone in the kneecap for $5,000?
I think the story goes is he got out of prison for some reason, and then he needed the cash, and so he was talking to some guy who needed another guy's kneecap because he owed him money, and so he shot him in the kneecap. That's what he told me, at least.
Wow.
I don't know how true that is, but
I personally could never. I don't think I could ever do that. But
Oh, desperate times, sir.
I think it's situational. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Like I would like to think that I would never do that, but you get put in.
Yeah. The other story that's really interesting, you were talking about how someone would, like what you were saying, you start from nothing, you have a YouTube channel, and then someone offers you money. Mr. Beast did a video about how he has given away $1 million
Mm-hmm.
over the course of his YouTube channel. And it all started with him getting $10,000 from some app. His videos started getting growth, and he got $10,000 from this app. And so the first thing he did, he's like, all right. So he went and gave away $10,000. I think that was one of his first videos, and then it exploded, and he's gotten more and more money from different apps and different advertisers.
Right.
And he's given it all away pretty much. Not
So
all
like
of
giving
it.
away not to charity. I was thinking charity. You're thinking like just to people.
No, he gives it away. Like he did a video where he gave like PewDiePie. This was back when PewDiePie was only like 50 million subscribers. I don't know. It was back in
his crouton
back
years.
in the day, and he gave like $10,000 to PewDiePie. He gave $100,000 to his mom. He gave he one of my favorite series is he breaks something of his friends and then buys him a new one. So like they completely and utterly destroyed his friend's car and bought him a new one. And he just
Please don't ever do that to me. Just buy me a new car if you have that money. Don't destroy my stuff.
Why not?
That would actually bother me.
It would bother me depending on what it is. Like they went through and destroyed his friend's house and then bought him a new one, which I'm assuming they don't break his actual stuff. Like they empty it out of things and then just like go break the drywall and doors.
Yeah, and I assume that there's a
That
certain
wouldn't
amount of
hurt my
staging to it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it's on the internet. But there are those prank channels and channels that do like destroy other people's stuff, even though they're replacing it afterwards. I would be really mad if someone like took my phone and then threw it in the toilet
That's
or in
different.
the the
The
bathtub.
phone is very different because it has your personal information on it.
Right,
A
but I've
car
seen
doesn't
people
matter.
do that. I've seen people do like and it could be fake. Like, every prank video on the internet is probably fake.
Well, this isn't a prank video. It's different. But anyways.
But he's kind of pranking them,
Yeah.
right? Like, I assume the concept is like he goes and destroys their home and they're like, you destroyed my home. Oh, you bought me a new one. So in that way, as long as it wasn't staged, they would be surprised.
Josiah, if I ever have hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars, we're going to completely destroy Sam's car.
Yes.
Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah.
We won't let you know beforehand.
And then I'll give you a Tesla. So I don't know what you're complaining about here.
Well, I mean, if I had like sentimental attachment to my car, I'd rather that you just replace what it needed.
You are just not seeing the viralness of
I know.
making a video of this.
I'm the bad person that just gets attached to things. Like I would rather have my beater Jeep just because I like that it's mine, and I don't know.
I definitely don't have that
I don't.
attachment to those.
I know.
Kind of things. I know. It's
I'm too. I guess I'm too simple. Like I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I ever became famous and started making oodles and oodles of money. I would want to give it all away to charity and stuff, because I would just
After
be like,
buying yourself nice things, you should have a few nice things.
I mean, I would buy myself the necessary.
I am pretty
nice
sure
things.
your wife would know how to spend $100,000.
I think both of us would spend it on wise choices, but I think that, I mean, like, if we bought a house, we would buy a modest house. If we bought a car, we would buy a modest car.
I'm just paying off all my friends' mortgages.
That would be pretty fun. But I don't have a mortgage yet, so let me buy a house first, then you can get the mortgage. I don't know. That's my opinion. Like, I couldn't go out and be like, oh, I'm gonna buy a Lamborghini for Wednesday and a Lamborghini for Tuesday.
Okay,
you don't need
Sam,
to buy multiple.
Okay,
I
now
guess-
now you're getting a little ridiculous because
Well,
nobody does that.
But there are people
There
that do
are
that.
some people that
Johnny Depp has 14 homes.
Did you know that shoot, I forget his name. Who's in Jay Leno? Jay Leno has 15 car garages.
Yes.
No,
He
let
has
me
a
say
car-
that differently. He has 15
Car
different buildings
for cars.
for cars. He cannot drive all his cars in a year. If he drove one a day, he could not drive them in a year.
That's impressive.
That's kind of
And-
great. That's ridiculous.
And see that's like, okay,
But why not? You're so wealthy. I don't see a problem with it personally.
right. I'm not saying that that's good or bad. Like, in fact, one of the cool things that is with that is, in a way, he's actually preserving them. So he's
Yeah.
he's got a bunch of historical cars. So that's kind of cool because he's someone who is maintaining historical cars. So it's kind of like a car museum, if you will. It's, I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. It is your money. You can spend it how you want. It's just maybe not the wisest. Like, you could bring a group of philosophers together and debate whether that's the wisest expenditure of money.
Jeff Bezos has $150 billion. I don't think no one cares.
Oh, man.
Josiah, what would you do with a bunch of money?
Oh, that would be nice. The first thing I would buy is a new computer, but that's just because I'm a nerd.
You need a new computer.
I do need a new computer, but I'd buy like a really nice computer. But like
Like the
a
$5,000
$10,000 computer, like
Like a
play
supercomputer that
to
runs.
play Fortnite.
yeah.
You just buy like a giant indoor freezer that has like a supercomputer in it. One of those like NASA computers.
Anyways, what were you gonna say?
Just to run Battlefield 5
just to
on
run.
5K.
I don't know. I'd buy a new computer, but I'd also. I mean,
What were you
You
gonna
gotta-
say before that? Before I interrupted you, you
Before
were about
that?
to say something.
I don't know. I mean, like I'd buy a nice car, you know, a nice house, but like, there's a certain amount of money, like that you get. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. I keep losing my train of thought.
I wonder if it would feel like when you beat a video game and you have all the money and you can't buy anything else with it.
And you have the best armor.
You have the best everything in the
Yeah.
game, and you're just like, well, I guess I'm done with this game
I
because
bet
there's
you-
nothing else to do.
You know, just in the way that a lot of wealthy people have, like, towards the end of their life, they've talked about like how they're not really happy. Not all of them, but there's been a few. Just in my experience, there's been a few. I'm not speaking for all here. I'm not trying to speak in like a blanket term, but like I feel like that must be what it's like.
Yeah,
You get to the end and you're just
Because what's
happy.
like, what's the point of what I'm doing now? It's to make money. Well, to do what? Well, to get a house. Well, after I get the house, what do? Well, improve the property. Oh, so you what? So you can sell it. So then you can get a bigger house.
Yeah.
And then once you achieve all those goals, you're like, well, what am I doing?
Well, once you achieve all those goals, you're probably about 65,
Yeah,
and then you're like,
I don't want to do this anymore.
oh no, and you can't go back. I've known too many people, I suppose, who
So what's the
fought
next
for that
meme?
happen.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
We're like, suddenly we have gone from memes to like the actual meaning of life, and it's
This is what happens.
this is what
This is
memes
what
do to you. You actually get really depressed about the meaning of life, and you go to memes to cure your depression. I just brought it full circle, everybody. You're welcome. I am the master commander.
So YouTube Rewind 2018 was absolute garbage. That was a
Yes.
great meme. Wow, that's hot. That's
Hey,
hot.
hey, everybody. Let's rewind.
Anyways,
just
so
like
thank you
doing a
guys so
fade.
much for joining us for our ramblings.
It's the end of the episode.
It's the end of the episode, Sam.
I'm gonna
But
go
the
out
beginning.
of life
Beginning of me
liberty.
really having to go pee, so shut up.
and the pursuit of happiness.
Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Be sure to listen to us on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, YouTube, and go follow us on Instagram for updates and pictures of what we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
This podcast is lava. Thank you so much for joining us, Josiah.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
You're
and,
welcome.
Enjoy going back to college.
You were an excellent Silas.